A stranger once offered a poor man a bag of pure gold for something the man thought was worthless, his own shadow. The man laughed and signed the deal. He did not know that a shadow is not just darkness on the ground, it is a part of your soul. And what happened next became a warning passed down for generations. In an old trading town, there lived a poor merchant. He sold cloth in the market, but no matter how hard he worked, he stayed poor. Every night he watched wealthy men ride past in golden carriages, and he burned with envy. One evening, a tall stranger in a dark coat approached his stall. The stranger's face was hidden beneath a hood. "I can make you rich," the stranger said quietly, "beyond anything you have ever dreamed." The merchant's heart raced. "What do you want in return?" The stranger smiled slowly. "Something you never use anyway. Your shadow." The merchant laughed nervously. "My shadow? That is nothing, just darkness on the ground." "Exactly," the stranger said. "Worthless to you, priceless to me." He placed a heavy bag of gold coins on the table. The merchant's hands trembled at the sight of it. He thought of years of struggle, years of hunger, years of watching others succeed while he stayed poor. "Deal," he whispered. The stranger touched the merchant's shoulder, and in that instant his shadow peeled away from the ground and vanished into the stranger's coat. The stranger disappeared into the night. The merchant did not think much of it. He walked home in triumph, gold coins clinking in his bag. But the next morning at the market, a child pointed at him and screamed, "He has no shadow!" People backed away in fear. "Only demons have no shadow," someone whispered. The merchant tried to laugh it off, but the crowd would not come near his stall. By evening, not a single person had bought anything from him. Word spread through the town like fire. Stay away from the shadowless man. Shopkeepers refused to sell him bread. Neighbors closed their doors when he walked past. Even his own friends crossed the street to avoid him. The merchant grew furious. "I have gold now. I do not need any of you." He moved to a grand house in the wealthy district, bought fine clothes, hired servants, and told himself he was finally happy. But at night, alone in his mansion, he noticed something terrifying. He could no longer stand in sunlight without people staring in horror. He could no longer walk during the day at all. Months passed. The merchant became a prisoner of his own gold. He only left his house after dark, when no one could see that he cast no shadow. His servants quietly disappeared, one by one, terrified of him. His grand house grew silent. He sat alone every night, staring at his gold, feeling nothing. Money could buy servants, but money could not buy back what he had given away without thinking. One night, staring at his reflection in a still pond, he broke down and wept. "What have I done to myself?" He searched for the stranger for years. He traveled to distant cities, asked old healers. Finally, in a forgotten village at the edge of a forest, an old wise man listened to his story in silence. Then the old man spoke. "You did not lose your shadow that day, my friend. You lost something far greater." "What?" the merchant asked desperately. "Your shadow was never separate from you. It only ever moved when you moved. It only ever existed because you existed.
You traded away proof that you were truly alive, truly present, truly yourself, and you traded it for something that glitters, but means nothing.
The old man handed him a simple wooden staff. The stranger only has power over those who value gold more than their own soul. Go back, offer him everything you own. Watch what he says. The merchant found the stranger waiting in the very same market, as if he had never left. I want my shadow back, the merchant said. Take all my gold. Take my house. Take everything. The stranger tilted his head. Interesting. Most men never come back. They tell themselves they are happy. I was never happy, the merchant said. I was just rich. The stranger studied him for a long moment, then smiled for the first time. That is the only answer that ever frees a man. He touched the merchant's shoulder once more. The shadow returned to the ground beneath him, stretching long and dark in the afternoon sun. The merchant fell to his knees and laughed and cried at the same time. My friend, many of us are still bargaining with our own shadows. We trade our peace for approval. We trade our values for status. We trade our own soul, slowly, piece by piece, for things that glitter but do not last. Here are 3 things this story teaches us. Lesson 1. Some things that seem worthless are actually priceless. Your integrity, your peace of mind, your true self, these cannot be replaced once given away. Lesson 2. Wealth without wholeness is a prison. The merchant had everything money could buy, yet he was more trapped than when he was poor. Lesson 3. It is never too late to walk back. The moment you recognize what you have traded away, you can begin the long road home. So tell me, what is the shadow you have quietly traded away for something that glitters? Write it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this story touched something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next story.